Hey guys, I'm Videobob, and this is my 2014 Cadillac CTS-V Wagon. The Cadillac CTS-V Wagon is a beast. It's probably one of the most underrated cars out there. I really put it in the supercar category because it'll break 202 miles an hour. Now you might think, station wagon, supercar, hardly. This is not a car to be underestimated, and this car is probably the only one like it in the United States that is for sale. I've checked, there's only about 5 or 6 of them for sale, and all of them have mileage of about 50,000 miles or higher, and a lot of them are weird colors. They're white or they're blue or they're burgundy or something. This car is my favorite combination. Raven black with the red Brembo brakes. Has the Recaro Edition seats inside. We've done a few slight modifications. We've put a blacked out grille with the new modern style badge. Had this chrome piece professionally painted. Added this splitter with the aluminum support at the bottom. And it has pretty much every single option that you could have on the car. These wheels are brand new out of the box. They were put on last night before all of this. We cleaned the brakes. These rotors are actually brand new as well. They were replaced. It's kind of a long story, I'll explain that. But this car only has about 25,000 miles of this recording. Now, on one of my previous videos, I had 2 of these, and it's a little bit of a long story, and I'll try to explain as quickly as I can. I had another one with about 60,000 miles, and right before I found this one and bought it, I had bought brand new rotors, brand new ceramic pads, and some other things. Then I found this car at an amazing deal with only 19,000 miles. I bought it, and I went ahead and put the new rotors, brand new wheels out of the box, new tires, new pads onto this car. So even though the car only has 25,000 miles, has all brand new brakes. And I put the brakes off of this car that were factory onto the other car, and I sold it. So that other car left with brakes that were only, 19,000 miles. So the car's been ceramic coated. There goes somebody sending it. Car's been ceramic coated. It's beautiful paint finish. It has a couple of scratches that I'll point out on this fender over here. A piece of road debris hit it and scratched it. You could either fix those scratches or replace the entire fender. What's great about this car is that it's just a Cadillac CTS with some of the body panels, and those body panels are cheap. Things for this car are cheap. You can change the oil cheap. You can get tires for it cheap. Brake pads are cheap. It's easy to own, and everybody knows that these motors, the superchargers and the transmissions, are really bulletproof. They'll last a long time. Now, this car has no problem peaking over 200 miles an hour. I've had it up to 185 myself. So one of the great things about it is the brakes. Okay, let's go back to the brakes. The brakes have these floating rotors that sit on these little pivots so that no matter what speed you're going, even if you're going 200 miles an hour, you can stop without warping the brakes or overheating them. There are cooled vents that run in from the front to help cool the wheels. You see these guys out there putting these fake stick-on things from AutoZone? These are real vents. These actually help cool the car. As far as options go, this car came with every available option. Came with the sunroof, has the Sirius XM. This is the 6-speed automatic with the paddle shifters on the wheel. Heated and cooled seats were added. They're not on the original window sticker, which we have, by the way. We have the original window sticker. I took the Recaros out of my old car, put them in this one because they had the standard seats. So you have the additional heated, cooled Recaro vented seats. Seats fold down to give you lots of room. Now, one of the things that's really special about this car is it's the only one in the world that I know of that has a custom all black interior. Normally these cars come with what they call a titanium interior. So the bottom part would be black leather, but everything from the pillars up from the doors is this white colored material. So you would have like a white headliner, black bottom. We removed all of that and professionally dyed it and painted it. And what I found out was the only version that came in black was the coupe. The coupe, you could get a black headliner. So I ordered from Cadillac the visors, the black plastic controls for the sunroof, and all of the grab handles. I got all of that for the coupe in black and put them in. so that everything would match properly. We did not colorize the headliner because, or the cover for the, what do you call it, the sunroof, because it was going to be too difficult to remove all of that. And we leave it open most of the time anyway, so you can't really tell. As far as the performance of this car goes, I mean, you can look that stuff up. I don't think anybody is questioning the performance of this thing. It's faster than most Corvettes, most Camaros, most anything. I just can't say enough about the performance of this vehicle. Its acceleration, its braking, its cornering. You can do that with 5 people and their luggage. It's one of the most practical sports cars, and I do call it a sports car, of almost any of the ones I've had. This is going to be a really great deal for someone. I don't think you're going to find another one of these with lower miles, in better condition, with better options. Now, there's a few options on the car that didn't come with the car, such as front and rear black view video camera system, which we still haven't finished hooking up. We just haven't plugged it in. We also put a Passport Escort 9500 CI, I think it's called. But anyway, it's a laser jammer radar system. It hasn't been connected yet, but it's there. So if you don't want that, we can take it out, or if it's illegal in your state, that can be removed. Or if you do want it, simply turn it on. As of right now, it's not connected. All right, hey, let's take this thing for a little spin. Go ahead and do the startup. Got the little animation. Just to remind you, it's a Cadillac. Ice cold air in here. This is a little phone mount that I put here. There's also one I put on the door because there's really not another place to put the phone. You don't want this, take it out, or I'll keep it, whatever. This is a great place to keep your phone, right by the door. Works great if you have a magnetic mount. We're not going to really go through this DVD player video screen. I can show it to you real quick if you like. When you turn it on, let me make sure it's turned down. You have XM, of course, FM. You have a hard drive that holds 40 gigabytes of songs. I've got all kinds of stuff on there. I'll leave it on there. If you don't want it, you can delete it. It'll play DVD videos as well. I think I've got a Judas Priest concert DVD in there that I was watching, playing in there, listening to. It's really cool. You've got a day and night function. Let me put it on night so it's a little bit easier for the camera to see. When you lower the screen into its, you get sort of a low profile version of that. So for right now, we're gonna just turn it off, but real quick, I'll show you the navigation. The navigation in this thing is actually really good. If you pay for the XM, which I have, you also get traffic with that. You also get weather. You know what the weather's good for is if you're about to head to the car wash, punch in info, and it'll tell you whether or not you're gonna get rained on later. It's gonna be beautiful. I know that sounds funny, but it has a lot of functions. But one of the coolest functions about this system is there is a My Cadillac phone app. You can operate almost the whole car with your phone. You can send directions from your phone to this. You can also lock and unlock the doors, check your tire pressure, your oil change, all of that stuff with the phone app. So you can remotely control the car by starting it from anywhere in the world, unlocking it from anywhere in the world, and tracking its location using the phone app. Fantastic system. The GPS on this thing is really, really good. So for right now, we're just going to turn it off so that we can go for this little test drive. Let me turn off the dome lights. It's starting to get a little bit dark. Sun's about to go down. And I prefer to have the car in sport mode. You press the sport button here. It'll say suspension mode sport. I like the firmness of that. It sticks. I gotta remember, I've got a bunch of groceries in the back. I went to Costco and bought a bunch of stuff. And that's what's great about this car. You get the feel of having a Corvette, a sports car, something that'll keep pace with a Gallardo or a California or some other kind of really fast car. And then, but you can go to Costco and buy groceries. Okay, we got an ice cold engine here. Nothing. There's nothing I can grab that's, anyway, cold. All right, go ahead and start it. No rattles or ticks coming out of the supercharger. Very quiet. Rev it up a couple times.